Hi, this is Vicki with My Paper Connection. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in the United States, and today we're going to make this fun 3D project. Isn't that just the cutest? It is actually made from the Magic in This Night Designer Series paper, and then I used Celebration Tidings and then the dies to cut out this really cute label. It's just really, really cute, and I'm going to show you how to make it. Before I do that, though, I did want to tell you about a couple things. I have my online card class that is coming up. The deadline to sign up for it is October 30th. So for this class, you'll receive a package of the Most Wonderful Time, which has all of those things I was telling you about, as well as all of the card stock that you would need to create this card, and 2 spools of ribbon. It's $40, and then there's also add-ons that you can do as well. If you're interested in seeing more about these, and by the way, these cards there's 3 of them that are fun folds, and then a traditional type fold card. But what you'll do, there's 4 designs. You'll make 5 of each ones and receive everything that you need except for the stamps and ink to be able to make these cards. And there are actually add-ons for that. If you'll go to my October 13th blog, it shows everything about this, and or if you just message me at mypaperconnection@gmail.com, I'll be happy to get more information to you. To tell you a little bit more about this box, it is 1.5 by 3 inches wide by 4 inches tall. So it'll hold quite a bit. So what I'm going to do here, I brought in my Simply scoring tool, and I am going to, on the 6-inch side, which this is 6 by 12, I'm going to score 1.5 on the sides. Then I'm going to flip it around to, and you know what, I'm going to do it this way, because I want this to be the outside pattern. Then I'm going to score it at 1.25, 5 1/4, 6 3/4, and then 10 3/4. Now I'm going to fold and burnish all of these 4 lines. Okay, so what I'm going to do, and you can probably see it better, the folds from here. I'm going to take out these 2 squares, well, almost squares. They're not quite square, but close. I'm going to take those 2 out. I'm going to cut in on these 2 and then miter them. And then I'm going to cut on this direction so that this is my fold down tab and that folds inward. Okay, so let's do this. What I've done here is to cut at an angle slightly in towards that fold line and then cut that away, and that creates what I called mitered edges. Do that over here as well. It helps you whenever you're folding and putting your project together. It just seems to fold up nicer. I'm going to cut these 2 completely off. And I do like to hug or go just to the other side of that fold or that score line, because you can typically have some ridges in there. When I fold it, we'll see if there's some ridges, and if there are, then I can trim those off at that point. And then in here, I'm just going to cut straight up this way. I am going to cut a little bit of a miter out of that, just a slight one. The next thing I'm going to do is to bring in my detailed trio punch, and I'm going to fold these in and bring this like this, and I'm going to create my corner. Okay, I'm going to go on this side, tuck these in and fold it, and I'll do the same. Just seems to really, I don't know, it just finishes it and makes it look really pretty. And I could have done these as well, but I just chose not to. Okay, so let's go ahead and tuck those back in. I'm bringing in my Snail Plus. I'm just going to put a little bit of Snail Plus right across there like that. Whoops, it is really powerful. My finger is stuck to it. Let me tuck these in here. Pull the paper up because my finger was stuck. Okay. And then I am going to tuck those in for a second and do this one. Not there. I'll tell you what, I'm going to do this one. I'm using this. I'm not real used to it yet. I do like it, and it's super, super powerful. I typically use tear and tape for these type projects, but I used it the other day, and now I cannot put my hands on it. And you know what, y'all? I am an organized person, which is what's so frustrating is it's like my area has become this vortex where stuff just gets sucked up and goes missing. Okay, did you see what I did there? I kept it folded up, pulled those up, and then just put it right there. It makes a great guide. I think I might have been off camera for a second. So I folded these up, and then I closed these in on it. The tabletop, makes a great guide so that this is flush right in here. I've already put Seal, Stamp and Seal Plus. I'm going to do the same thing. I'm just going to close it up like this. And then bring it over here like this. Then I'm going to take my bone folder and do like that. Now I have made my box. No, it does not close all the way, and I could probably make this a little, maybe a 1/4 inch smaller so that it would close, but I actually like the way that looks. So let's get our decorating done. I think I'm going to use some purple posy, and I have already cut a die using this, which I think it's really pretty, and I think this purple posy will look really nice on top of it. Smoky slate's what I'm going to do that. I'm going to do a couple of spiders out of this. I used the die from the Celebration Tidings, which I already told you about, and this is paper that is in that Magic in This Night set. So I brought in my Stamping Pierce Mat, and I'm going to go ahead and stamp two of the, I think I'll do them one on top of the other, two of the spiders. Is anybody else like me that when you're doing something you can't say what it is you're doing and you can't talk while you're doing it? Oh, gosh. All right. And then I'm using the sentiment that says, "Just for you." Oh, that's yucky. Turn it over. Okay, that's better. Alrighty. Now I'm going to use my Timeless Label Punch. And I'm going to punch this out right here, like that. And I'm going to bring my ink back in because I think I want to do one of these. Hold on one second. Okay, I'm bringing a little piece of scrap in because I want to do this cute little scrolly thing, but it kind of reminds me of the spider web, the way it's woven. I'm just going to do this off the page like this. Just kind of did it randomly. I like that. I didn't do that on the first one, but I really like that. Okay, now I'm going to take my dies and cut out my spiders, and I will be right back. Okay, let's start putting this together. So I'm going to put a little bit of glue on the back side of this. And I'm just going to center it into my small little tag. The great thing about Tombow is you can adjust it. And I'm going to put a dimensional on the back, right back there. And then on the back of these. Not these, this. Of course, I'm going to have to fill it with some goodies. So I've got some M&Ms and Three Musketeers, Snickers, Milky Way. Ooh, yum. The next thing I'm doing is to bring in some metallic mesh. And believe it or not, I'm going to tie a bow with it. And it's going to be pretty. Okay. Because it does kind of bunch together. So let's do it. I was going to say watch me, and then the minute that I had that in my head, I automatically started thinking, watch me whip, watch me nay-nay. Crazy. Crazy. Okay, ooh, I love that. Okay, so let's cut it at an angle. Cut that off a little bit at an angle. And look what happens. It opens up full, and yet you can do a nice little bow right there. Now what's going to keep this from shifting around is our little tag. We're going to put that right over the top of it. I've already taken the backs off. And then I'm going to add my little, I think I'll put him right here. And maybe put this one right over here. Maybe not right there. Let's see. Maybe further over this way. And it looks like it's coming out of them, right? And then we'll do the same right here. Isn't that cute? Oh my goodness, it's so cute. All right, well, if you like this project for today, I hope you'll give me a thumbs up. If you really liked it, hit subscribe and ring the bell, and then you'll get notice when I have future videos coming out. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you have a great day. Bye.